Picture this, a massive asteroid the size of 3 football fields is hurtling toward Earth at nearly 30,000 miles per hour, set to pass closer than some of our communication satellites. Sounds like a Hollywood disaster movie, right? But here's the plot twist you need to know. Back in 2004, when astronomers first discovered this space rock, they calculated a terrifying possibility, a 2.7% chance of impact in 2029. That might not sound like much, but in asteroid terms, that's alarmingly high. They named it Apophis after the Egyptian god of chaos and darkness, which felt pretty appropriate at the time. For years, Apophis became the poster child for potential planetary threats, capturing headlines and sparking genuine concern among scientists and the public alike. But here's what's changed since those early panic-filled days. Through countless observations using powerful telescopes and radar systems, astronomers have refined their calculations with incredible precision. We now know Apophis will miss Earth by about 19,000 miles on April 13, 2029. To put that in perspective, that's closer than our geostationary satellites, which orbit at 22,000 miles high. It will be visible to the naked eye as it passes over, appearing as a moving star across the night sky. But what about 2025? That's actually a preliminary approach before the main event in 2029. In 2025, Apophis will be much farther away, about 25 million miles distant, which is completely safe. The real show happens in 2029 when it makes that incredibly close pass. So why all the excitement if it's going to miss? This close approach gives scientists an unprecedented opportunity. They'll be able to study Apophis in incredible detail, learning about its composition, structure, and rotation. This isn't just academic curiosity. Understanding asteroids like Apophis helps us develop better planetary defense strategies. NASA's DART mission already proved we can deflect an asteroid, and studying Apophis up close will give us even more tools to protect our planet. Apophis is about 1,100 feet across, large enough that if it did hit Earth, it would release energy equivalent to thousands of nuclear bombs. But here's the crucial point. The orbital calculations are now so precise that we can say with absolute certainty it won't hit Earth for at least the next 100 years. The key to this confidence lies in something called the Yarkovsky effect, a subtle force caused by sunlight heating the asteroid's surface. As Apophis rotates, the warm side radiates heat, creating a tiny thrust that gradually changes its orbit over time. By measuring this effect, scientists can predict its path decades in advance. So when April 13, 2029 arrives, instead of hiding in bunkers, astronomers will be setting up telescopes, and the public in Europe, Africa, and Asia will be able to look up and see this historic flyby with their own eyes. It will be the closest approach of an asteroid this size that we've ever predicted in advance. The story of Apophis is actually a success story for modern astronomy. It shows how far we've come in detecting and tracking near-Earth objects. There are automated surveys constantly scanning the skies, and we're finding potentially hazardous asteroids years or decades before they could pose any threat. So rather than being a doomsday scenario, Apophis represents our growing ability to understand and coexist with the dynamic solar system we live in. It's a reminder that space isn't empty. It's full of fascinating objects on incredible journeys, and we're now sophisticated enough to appreciate them without fear. Will you be watching for Apophis in 2029? Share your thoughts on planetary defense in the comments.